All right, peep this little gem I got for y'all, right? At sometimes you gotta check yourself. You have to check yourself or you stinging yourself. Peep the word stinging, right? So, for example, right, say there's a bee, right? You get stung by a bee. Now it hurt, you're gonna need ointment, all of the stuff that's gonna be uncomfortable, right? But understand that that characteristic of a bee is designed to sting. That bee is being in its element, that bee is being in its nature, is being in its habitat, and you can't kind of force that person or force that one to change who they are. If that's who they are and they sting and they're a bee, that's just who they are. You can't change that. So at some point in time, you got to reflect and look at yourself and understand if you're in situations or if you're around people where they behaviors are stinging you. Now, if that's just who they are and that's their characteristics and they stinging you, at some point you have to look at yourself and remind yourself that, okay, I have the awareness to see I'm getting stung here, I'm getting stung there, and now you turn into a person that is stinging yourself, wanting change or wanting a person to mold into the person that you prefer them to be, that works for you. If that is not something that you're seeing, then you're stinging yourself. But understand, like I said with the bee, that's just who they are. That's who they designed to be. Those are the characteristics that it shows and that it exudes. So you have to understand what works for you or does it work for you, and can you communicate with a bee and tell them don't sting you? I understand that people is a little different, but will they understand where you coming from and understand, okay, this is something that's stinging me, this is something that's not, this is something that could be worked on, this is something that's not. But understand whether you in a healthy environment to be heard, or some things are just not going to be able to be changed. Some people are who they are, just believe them when you show them. But take the time out to realize that you could turn your pain to joy. Toss them bandages. It's not what you going through, baby. It's how you handle it.
Return our pain to joy. Toss them bandages. It's not what you going through, baby. It's how you handle it.